This is Gospel Music Today. We are at the National Quartet Convention, and these people surrounding me are the Greesons. Sitting next to me is Tony Dykes. And Tony, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
It's an honor to be here. Thanks for having us on the program.
I'm going to ask you to introduce these other people.
All right, right directly to my right here behind me is my wife, Lisa, my nephew, Joseph, my sister-in-law, Karen, my brother-in-law, Daryl, our pianist, Casey Brandon, and Daryl and Karen's son, Christian.
Now, we don't have Greesons on stage, but tell me about the beginning of the group.
Well, the girls were Greesons before we married them. They used to travel years ago when they were little children with their mom and dad as the Greeson family, and me and Daryl come along, married into the family. Their mom and dad now pastors a church, and they came off the road, so we just kept the family name the Greesons, even though we're not named the Greeson.
Let me ask a couple of questions in the back here. We can just move right over a little closer. There we go. How did you become involved in singing?
Our mom and dad, they brought us up in church. My dad was the pianist at our church, and my mom sang alto, and they got us involved in singing. We sang all through church, and then we started traveling a little bit with them, and then when we got married, this group formed.
Okay, excellent. When you started to sing, or to think that you were really going to sing on a high level, who were your favorite performers? Who were the people you looked up to?
People like the Hensons and the Goodmans and people like that that's been in it for a long time.
Now that's a lot of that's before your time. So how did you hear those people?
Right, just on old albums and records and stuff.
Yeah. Those are good influences. What led you into singing?
Probably the same as Lisa. Actually, I had a speech impediment growing up, and when I got saved, the Lord healed me of that speech impediment, and so I've always just had a desire then to use the gift that He's given me for His service and for His purpose, so I have a great reason to sing.
That's right. Can't think of a better reason. When did you become interested in singing Southern Gospel?
Well, actually, I started off in a youth group at our church when I was about 13 or 14. And then we had a small group quartet that sang out of that youth group. And so that's how I got started. Then I came to Fort Oglethorpe and married to Georgia Peach, and we started with them.
Okay. How long has this group been traveling together?
This particular group about 21 years. And we've been fortunate. Joseph joined us about 8 years ago, and the tall boy back here. And of course, he traveled with us the whole time on the bus. He grew, as a child, and then he joined us when he was 16 on stage.
Yeah, that's excellent. Now, let's move you over a little bit. Now, we're getting down. Let me see if I can phrase this correctly. Well, we're getting into the younger end of the group here. What brought you into Southern Gospel singing?
I used to travel with my parents. We traveled for about 10 years. My dad's a preacher, and my mom was a Sunday school teacher. So church is all I've ever known. They used to sing in a group, and I traveled with them in revivals and homecomings and concerts and stuff. And then me and my brother started singing with them. We sung for 10 years, and it's pretty much all I've ever known is Southern Gospel music. If there was any other music out there, I probably wouldn't have had any interest in it because so used to the Southern Gospel music part.
That's great. Well, I think we've got someone else.
My baby.
Who are the people that you like to listen to if you listen to some singing?
Probably like Brian Friend Assurance. I like them, and the Greesons, and just different Southern music artists. I like just listening to different people.
Yeah. And you play the drums?
Yes, sir.
So you must like Ricky Free.
I do. Yes, sir, I do.
He's a good drummer. Have you been recording?
We're in the middle of our project right now. We're recording with Worthington Music Group, Steve Allen, and we're using Michael Sykes as our vocal producer. And we're about halfway finished with a brand new project that should be out by Christmas time, we hope.
What's the current CD? What's out now?
Current CD is called Call Home. Our current single, I Shall Return, peaked at number 31 in the singing news charts for August. And we were blessed and fortunate enough to have that happen. It's just a godsend. And you can hear it now on Enlighten Radio. And hopefully we'll be getting to hear it on TV for long.
What's the home base for the Greesons?
Home base is a town called Chickamauga, Georgia. It's right across the Chattanooga, Tennessee line. Big Civil War battle there, a lot of monuments and things like that. If you can come down, it's a big tourist attraction. And that's we call home at the foot of Lookout Mountain.
I saw on your website that there are 2 traffic lights.
2 traffic lights, and we actually now have, they just opened a brand new Taco Bell in our hometown. We have a McDonald's, a Sonic, and now a brand new Taco Bell.
Well, we have 3 traffic lights where we live, so we're a little more cosmopolitan, but that's all
Trying to
right.
catch up with you, that's what it is. Yeah.
What's the Greesons website?
It's www.thegreesons.com, and that is spelled Greesons.
Well, to all the Greesons, thank you very much for talking to us on Gospel Music Today.
It's an honor.
There's more coming up on Gospel Music Today.